Hi, my name is Ella and I'm a STEM ambassador. Throughout these videos, I'm going to be giving you little hints and clues so that you can try and work out what my job is. To begin with, I'm going to show you 3 items and give you a brief description of how I use these items every day in my job. The first item is a balance. Now, I use a balance to accurately weigh out any masses of any items I need for a practical. The next item is a measuring jug, and I use this so that I can accurately measure out any volumes of any liquids I need. And finally, I have a pair of safety specs. So I use these to protect my eyes from any harmful substances. So don't worry if you haven't been able to guess what my job is. I have made it a little bit tricky for you. So to help you out a bit, I'm going to tell you about my typical day. So the very first thing I do when I get to work is I check my timetable, because this will tell me which department I'll be working with for the day. Following this, I'll go and I'll speak to whoever is in charge, and using the items I showed you, I will then prepare any equipment needed for the student's practical lesson. I'll then double check I have enough equipment so that the students can either have their own set or they can share between 2. Now, once the student's practical lesson is over, I will then clear up any equipment left over. So I hope my hints have helped and you've been able to make a good guess as to what you think my job is. But again, don't worry if you weren't able to guess, as my job is a little bit unique. Now, if you've been able to guess correctly, then you'll know that I'm a science and technology technician in a school. And what this means is that I support the science, food tech, DT and art departments with their practical based lessons, ensuring that the students have all the equipment, ingredients and chemicals they need for their practical lesson. So if you think my job sounds interesting, or if it sounds like something that could interest you in the future, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about how I got here. So it all started when I took my GCSEs. I knew I loved science, so I chose to do triple science. And then I went to sixth form, where I did my A-levels in biology, chemistry, maths and further maths. Following this, I went to university, where I got my bachelor's degree in chemistry, and then this led me to get my master's degree in catalysis, chemistry and engineering. And finally, I ended up with my technician role. However, you don't need to follow the same path I did, as there are many other routes available. To start with, you don't need to get a chemistry degree. You can get a degree in any other type of science subject, such as biology, physics or biomedical sciences. Now, if university doesn't sound like something you'd be interested in, there are other options. You can look into apprenticeships, which can lead to technician roles. Now, I hope you found these videos helpful, and I hope they've been able to answer any questions you may have. But if you have any other questions, I'm sure you can get in contact with the STEM community and they'd be more than happy to help. Or better yet, you can ask the technicians in your school. So thank you for listening.
Did you guess the right answer? If you would like to find out more about this STEM career, ask questions or learn more from a STEM ambassador, email askanambassador@canterbury.ac.uk. Thanks for watching.